Welcome back for another video. I am so excited today because we are going to be talking about my favorite products available at Sephora for the Sephora sale that is coming up. So I have a bucket of products next to me. This is not going to be in any particular order. It's just going to be products that I really enjoy, that I would recommend if they are something that you were already looking at purchasing. So the first one, this one is an oldie but a goodie. People have been recommending this product for years at this point. It is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush, but for me, it's specifically the shade in Party. This is one of my favorite blushes. It's what I'm wearing today. I've used this product so much that, like, obviously I have a massive pan in it. This is a full-size one of these. I also have gone through a mini of these. From Iconic London, here's what mine looks like. It's the Silk Glow Duo, and I have the Rose Glow version. It's just a really beautiful, like, peachy, pinky tone. And then the highlight it gives that is with it is a very natural highlight. And I like that the blush is a glowy blush, so you can kind of combine the two if you wanted to, or just use the blush by itself and not even worry about using a highlight just because of the glow to it. This one is kind of a random one. It is the Sephora Pro Bronzer 80 brush. This thing is massive. I don't use it for bronzer. I actually use it for my face powder. I haven't ever tried it for bronzer, so maybe I should do that since it's technically a bronzer brush. But I just love how big it is because it has so much, like, it covers so much of my face when I go to use it with my powders. My favorite pressed powder on the face of the planet is the Lawless Perfecting Powder. I use the shade Fair. This is probably my fifth or sixth one that I have purchased to use. That's how much I enjoy it. If you're looking for some new eyeshadows, anything from this brand, it is my favorite eyeshadow formula. It is what I have. This palette that I'm pulling out is what I used on my eyes today. And it is the Natasha Denona palettes, the minis or this size. So good. Amazing. I feel like she has a great range of palettes, like color stories for people, from like extremely neutral and then like also on the cool tone side, but also the warm tone side. She has both, clear to like the super colorful. Also from Iconic London, this one is like a hesitant recommendation. I'm still in the testing out phase of it, but nothing has happened yet that is turning me off from the product, if that makes sense. Like, I think I've used it like 3 or 4 times at this point, and nothing's happened that's turned me off from the product. Like, I don't feel like it's made anything worse. It is their Prep Set and Glow Spray. I did spray it on my face today, and yeah, I do feel like the glow that it gives, as long as you're making sure that you shake it up, because obviously the glow powder that's in there will settle to the bottom. But I feel like the glow that it gives is beautiful. It's not like too much, it's not too little. I feel like it's like the perfect amount for a complexion. Also an oldie but a goodie. A lot of people's hero products from this brand, or like one that a lot of people use if you haven't tried it yet but have been thinking about it. There's so many great reviews about this product out there. So it is the NARS Paw Concealer, their soft matte concealer. I use the shade 2.3 Madeline. There is what mine is looking like. I haven't hit pan in it yet, but there's definitely a pretty massive dip in it. I used it on my under eyes today. It works great. I've used it to cover acne in the past. It works great for that as well, or to spot conceal. It is the Dior Backstage foundation. The brand has reformulated. I don't know if I have the new formulation or if I have the old formulation. It is the foundation that I used today. I like how buildable this is, that you can do super light coverage with it if you want, or you can build it up to have more coverage if you need to. I like the natural finish that it gives to the skin. It gives a very skin-like natural finish to it. The Rare Beauty mascara. That is one of my holy grail mascaras. I use it all the time, finished it off, and so now I just need to purchase a new one, which I will be doing during the sale. All right, a few more face products. Only one bronzer, but 3 more blushes. So for the bronzer, the Rare Beauty bronzing stick, and I use the shade Happy Soul. That's another one I will personally be repurchasing because it's my most used of my like cream bronzers. My last product from Rare Beauty is the Melting Blush, and I have it in Nearly Neutral. As you can see, it's like a well-loved blush. I love the way it looks on my skin, and I feel like it's a very natural looking flush, kind of like along the lines with like the Tarte So those are two that I would like use together. I would use the cream, the Rare Beauty cream one, and then like top it with the Tarte one. Caliray Airy Soft Focus Cream Blush. I have the shade Dream State. I know a lot of people didn't like this blush. They felt like it was patchy. I haven't had any problems with it being patchy and everything. I really enjoy it. I really like what it does to my skin and how it makes my skin look. When they say like soft focus, it really does kind of like almost filter that part of my cheeks. But it's the Dior Rosy Glow Blush, and I just have it in the pink shade. This is the old formulation. I know that they have just recently updated their formulation and changed it. It's the Fenty Beauty, their Fly Pencil, specifically in Cherry Punk. So it is a really pretty red shade. I do feel like the shade on the back of it is consistent with the actual shade that comes out when you swatch it and everything. So my biggest complaint with this, it lasts really well for me. I just wish that there was a way to twist it down. Once you twist it up, you cannot twist it back down. And that is my biggest frustration with it. But I do like the product wear. I just don't love that I can't twist back down the packaging for it. The Twin Flames Multi-Chrome Pigment. This one is in the shade Mystic Fire. It is so easy to just put on, blend out, call it good, and it will last for the rest of the day. So if you're a person that really likes the multi-chrome effect, because it makes it look like you tried harder than you really did when you did your makeup, those products are great. There's the Lancôme Lash Idole Mascara. I love what it did to my lashes and the way it made my lashes look. And I felt like it didn't smudge on me once it was dried down. There was no smudging. There really wasn't any flaking. That is something that's really important to me. The one that I have on my lashes today is the McGrath FetishEyes Mascara. I did not understand what people would say when they said feathery lashes until I tried this mascara. And then I was like, okay, I get what you mean when you say that. This tube here is probably my 4th tube of this mascara. That is how much I enjoy it. It is one that I absolutely love. I love what it does to my lashes. I don't deal with flaking or smudging, which is a really big like concern for me. Oh my gosh, I just realized I didn't do my lip today yet. So I'm gonna do that while we talk about my lip products. So the one that I'm actually gonna be putting on my lips today is, I've used it enough, all the writing has worn off from me holding it and using it and sharpening it. But it is the McGrath, like the lip pencils. They're chubby ones. I can't remember the full name of them because it's gone. But I have the shade Nude Oasis specifically. They are just so creamy and easy to apply. If you do wait and let them sit for a while before you like eat or drink or anything like that, they do become not smudge proof, but more of like a smudge resistant. In my experience, at least, they're just more smudge resistant rather than smudge proof. I know some people will say that like, oh, these didn't move on my lips for hours and I was eating and I was drinking. That's not my experience with them. I do have to reapply after a few hours, but if I wait a few minutes after applying it, they don't come off as easily as some lipsticks will. I also have two more in the, both of these are in the shade Elson. One's Elson 4, one's the original Elson, but it's the bullet lipstick and the liquid lipstick. I love the packaging, especially of the lipstick. It just is so heavy and just feels so luxe. And I just really appreciate that, especially for the price tag. I just love the way that this color looks on me. Out of these two, I actually prefer the bullet over the liquid lipstick. I don't know if it's just my lips and the way my body is. The liquid lipstick does not stay on me. I use it with a liner. I'll put liner on just around my lips and put it on. I'll line my whole entire lips as if it was a lipstick and put it on, but it does not stay on me the way I've seen it stay on other people. And so I just don't know if it's something that I am doing with my application or what. So I enjoy the shade, but the staying power on the liquid lipstick, especially that specific shade, just doesn't stay on me for very long. So. And then I also have one of their, I think it's her Luster glosses, Lust Gloss. And this one is in Flesh Astral. It's just such a pretty, like, neutral shade. Actually, I'm going to top my lips with this right now. Add just a little bit of, like, to the lips. It's beautiful. I really enjoy it. Then two more products. This one's a controversial product because some people don't like plumping. I personally love plumping. It is the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Liner. I have the shade Puffy Nude. This is one of my favorite nudie lip liners. Again, not one that you can scroll back down once you pop it up, but this one is a little bit harder to pop up than the Fenty eyeliner is because it's a button at the bottom that you push to get it up. One of my favorite nude lip liners that I have. I love the plump feeling that it gives. I actually like to pair it with a plumping lip gloss. And the final product that I have that I am recommending is the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly. I have it in the shade Fire. I love how smooth and slick and slippy it makes my lips feel, but it doesn't make them feel goopy. And that is my big irritation with lip glosses, is sometimes they will make you feel goopy, and this one doesn't do that. And I really like this shade because sometimes I'll accidentally do like too cool of a lip liner on my lips, so I will just top it with that orange shade, and it warms it up to where it looks perfect with like whatever makeup I have going on. And then one product that I'm not going to recommend if you're looking at getting it, and I'm so sad that I have to do this, as soon as he comes out with a waterproof version, I am first in line to get this product. It is the Makeup by Mario Master Mascara. So first off, if you can see my packaging, it's all supposed to be matte like this, and it has started to chip off everywhere. So like I will go to use it and I will have black on my hands from this packaging. Then second off, see, like, yeah, that's just from me opening it because it's just coming off. And then second off, like I was saying with my other mascaras that I do recommend, even if this is dried down, even if it's been on my face for 5 or 6 hours, first off, I'll have flaking down under my eyes. Second off, if I cry or get water on my face, smudges down my face. So, I mean, if that's something that you're looking for, because I know there are people that do use mascaras like this for that purpose, this is the one for you. But if you were looking for a mascara that lasts all day, doesn't smudge, doesn't flake, this one is just not it. It does amazing things to my lashes. It makes them look so good. I just cannot handle the flaking and the smudging. If he releases a waterproof version, I will be first in line to purchase it. That is how much I want a waterproof version of this mascara, because I love what it does to my lashes so much. I just can't have the flaking and the smudging that it does. For that reason, I cannot recommend it. Unless you're like, wait, that's actually, I need a mascara like that, then great, get this one for you. That is it. That is all of my Sephora recommendations. Let me know down in the comments if any of these are things that you were looking into purchasing and things that I didn't mention that you love that I should look into. And we will talk to you on the next one. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and amazing day just like you are. Bye!